We back, Caneville. First of all, I sponsor Reed Law Group. If you got baby mama issues, hey, you got baby mama issues? No, I do, but I ain't. Contact Reed Law Group, man. Reed Law Group, contact her. She helped me out with my kids. I've been fighting for my kids for a while. She helped me out. Contact Reed Law Group. Also, member of the week, man. Cane Juice 305. Cane Juice 305, member of the week. We appreciate y'all becoming members, man. Listen, hit the join button, man. Blue button down there. It's only $8 a month, something like that, man. I spend that on Starbucks, bro. All right, man. We back Caneville. I got my man X and got my man T finally back in the house. I know y'all see T on the intro all the time and be like, man, who that dude? We don't never see him on the video.
I'm back.
Here with T, but T live out of town. You know what I'm saying? He live out of town, so when he come in town, we shoot. But man, we gonna talk some Kane stuff today, man. I'm gonna sit back, man. I'm gonna let these boys do their thing. You know what I mean? We had a lot to talk about.
Big news just happened yesterday.
Huge news
just happened yesterday.
King coming back.
The King has come back.
So listen, I heard King was rated for fifth round.
I'm gonna say 6.
And my thought process to that was, if King was going to get drafted in the 4th round, there's no way he'd come back. I just told X that 2 days ago. And then he announced he's coming back. So, what you think about that, T? I mean, you thought, did you think he was leaving?
I didn't think he was leaving. I'm like, where's he going? To the Army? Is he going home? Not to the NFL. I mean, I'm just being honest, man. He's a midget. He's 5'9". He has accuracy issues, but he's a good college quarterback. So I'm happy that he's coming back. And I'm happy that we're going to have some continuity at that position, perform at a high level. So don't get me wrong. Do I need my guy to be a first-round draft pick, take my draft pick to Miami? No. Nope. Our best quarterback is him, but he's a good college quarterback. Right. It's going to be great. He does some really good things with the ball, with his legs. So I'm happy that he's coming back, real talk.
You thought he was coming back?
Yeah, I thought he was coming back. I say, the big game, you know what I'm saying? He didn't perform. He didn't show the NFL that he's ready for the big game. And now you got an NFL defense coming at you, so we played 2 games, you got NFL type players, he didn't show. Another reason is there's about 10 quarterbacks coming out of this class. So if 10 quarterbacks coming out of this class and they got me graded as a 4th and 6th round draft pick, 9 out of 10 I'm not gonna make the team because the other 10 guys are there, not including the ones who are coming back. So, I could bet on myself. You know what I'm saying? But, I might have a better chance coming out next year. And then it just fits well because now he comes back. First game he won the biggest Alabama, so that's gonna be the number 1 stuff right there. Even if he can go out there and play decent enough to make us
that improves the draft stock.
It improves the draft stock. Right. So I understand why he's coming back. Like I say, I didn't think he was gonna leave, unless he had an outstanding season, which he had a pretty good season, but it wasn't outstanding for him to say, "Oh, I'm going," because I'm day 1, day 2. I'm happy he's back. I'm a little upset because I like Kosi. That's my boy right there. But yeah.
You want to see Kosi again? You want to see Kosi?
Man, I'm just a Kosi fan. I'm just a Kosi fan. I just like Kosi.
I love Kosi.
I'm just a Kosi fan.
I love Kosi, I ain't gonna lie. But Kosi gets another year for this year, don't count.
Right.
Kosi's a guy on America. He got a tattoo on. So just wait your turn, bro. It's gonna come. At some point, you're gonna see enough college football. When you get in, you're gonna do your thing. But like I said with King, man.
So King Lee, you've been comfortable with Kosi being the quarterback?
I am.
You comfortable?
I've been comfortable because he's been there long enough. You know what I'm saying? I think all his childish moments is gone. He got
21, 22 years old now.
He got a kid. You know what I'm saying? So your childish moments is gone. Now everything is serious.
Oh, you got a kid?
Yeah, he got a kid. He just posted on social media the other day.
Yeah.
Kid,
so you got a girlfriend?
We ain't gonna get him.
and not that he is. I'm not trying to make a comparison or anything like that. But Joe Burrow wasn't nothing to his last year at LSU.
He got what great.
Yeah, that's on fire as a junior.
He did it. Go look at the stats. He did. We just laid it down.
We gave it
away. We played well in that game.
No,
I think in that game he overachieved what we thought he was.
No, he did not play well.
He was who we thought he was at first.
Yeah.
We didn't think he was anything. He thought he was a young quarterback.
The entire season he was pretty average. It didn't come until the next year.
So Brady came.
That's it.
Joe Brady came and now he's this.
He came with the coaching.
I got faith in Kosi being a solid backup. He's been a starter. Been there. I'm with you.
And everything happens for a reason. Now Kings comes back. You got Kosi, you got TVD there, you got Peyton there. Jay Garcia just commits. Now the quarterback room looks like it's going to be better competition. Not, I'm next man up because there's nobody else there. I'm not next man up. I really got to show the coaches that I want to play. If you don't want to play, guess what? Somebody else comes.
I got a question that just popped in my mind. Okay, your son played football for the first year, had 30 touchdowns, 6 years, right? 6 years. If your son was a quarterback and he had to go to college, because I realized that college quarterback position is crazy. Tyler Van Dyke, top quarterback coming out of it, he goes to D1, man. He's sitting for 3 years. How did you choose the school that your son go to? Are you just prepared that he's gonna have to sit, or would you send him to SMU so we know he's gonna play? Like,
I'm a realist. A lot of these parents of athletes, especially quarterbacks, aren't realists.
Okay, first of all, the quarterback's top quarterback. Like you know he can play. Like, what would you send him? Like, would you send him somewhere where? I'm
gonna send him where the guys before him had success. Why you think DJ? I can't say his last name, from California, went all the way to Clemson. I don't like. So why you think Mac Jones went behind?
So you would send your son somewhere to sit for 2 or 3 years. What about you? You wouldn't send him like to FIU and get on the field? And
Nah, I don't believe in just sending him somewhere so he could play and put up stats because the Texas Tech had a quarterback who put up like almost 20,000 yards passing.
Right.
And
most of the bubble screens and hit
you know what I'm saying?
Like that. Boy, no
it's like you say, it's about, man, the quarterbacks had success in that program.
I just think
if you do sit
because
I think
it's like this. The quarterback position to train it costs so much money. Parents spend a lot of money. So you don't want to, if you got a top quarterback, it ain't about him playing, bro. It's about him being in the best situation where he's going to be protected, O-line, where you have guys to throw to.
Especially if you haven't gotten the training yet.
Because, like I tell a lot of guys that play DB who started out playing wide receivers, bro. The offensive position is predicated on too much stuff versus playing defense. Right. OC, 1, and what kind of line you got, 2, and the guys around you, 3. Right. So if you're a quarterback, I'm trying to put my son in those situations. That's why Alabama keep getting the 5-star. That's why Ohio State keep getting the 5-star. That's why Clemson, Oklahoma keep getting the 5-star because it's a factor. Yeah. Those are top-notch programs putting top-notch money behind the quarterback position across the board.
Okay, so listen. Next thing, Jaelan Phillips said he's out. Has Christopher said he's announced yet? Yeah. He's gone. Jaelan Phillips said he's grown. Come to find out, T called me yesterday and said, "Hey man, you know Jaelan Phillips is the first round. They said he's first round. I don't see it." And he's yelling on the phone. He's yelling on the phone.
I don't see it. I'm not trying to hate on nobody's money.
What do you think, Jaelan? You seen Jaelan Phillips play this year, and we compared him on the last show, Greg and Jaelan Phillips and their stats, and it was similar.
I mean, but what the NFL looking with Jaelan Phillips? They looking at the potential. You know what I'm saying? He's 6'5", almost 6'6". He's 265.
When is this measure? 6'5"?
6'5", about 265. Got a nice wingspan.
He's a dog.
Number 1 player coming out of high school. So they're saying these are all that's his actions right there. He only played 1 year.
You see how they peg you? It's becoming kind of like AAU basketball in a sense.
Yeah.
They want to recruit out of high school. We're gonna see the potential. We're gonna make it.
Yeah. They not really saying, well, let's see what the field. The field is secondary now. It's like, okay, well, it's decent. But let's go.
He's highly recruited.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, man.
But like I say, he's potential. He's gonna go to the combine. He's gonna kill it. Like, he's physically, from the eye test, you say, yeah, he's number 1. You know what I'm saying? But physically, he's gonna kill the combine. They got him actually to be picked before grade. And I was like, hold on, now y'all going too far.
Yeah, he had a huge.
Yeah, I saw that on a few.
Yeah, now y'all kind of going too far.
That's why I'm like, I don't.
Okay, so listen, he had a huge year. He was very impressive. So how do you watch every King game probably 4 times? How do you feel about Jaelan Phillips? I know you said you didn't see it, but why?
The big games. Versus Clemson, he was pretty much non-existent. And I'm not watching the flash play that everybody else sees. Like, when I watch football, I very rarely watch the ball. So that's why I have to watch it 4 times. Right. Because I might be watching the line play, and the ball's pretty much going by. I'm not even caring about it. I'm watching I watch football like that. Like, I'm watching the line play, and I might go back and watch the ball. Like, for example, how I measure linebackers, I watch them to see if they bring me to the ball. If they're not bringing me to the ball and watching them in the game, get out of here. I'm not buying.
Some linebackers can't find the ball.
Like you can judge it. Next time you want to see if a linebacker is really good, don't even watch the play. Watch that backer and see if he take you to where the ball is. He's either gonna miss a tackle or make a tackle.
Right.
He's gonna let you know if he's good or not.
And you talk about watching the game.
Some of my linebackers don't do it.
Because you got.
That's how I learned. That's how I told Twan, who's not here today, that our other linebackers that we had, who people were hyping, I'm like, bro, he's not that good. Watch him. Don't watch the ball. Watch him. Let him lead you to the ball. Watch what happens. So, but anyway, back to Phillips. I just ain't sitting in the biggest games, man. You know, I'm an old school Hurricane fan, man. Jerome McDougal, man.
Right.
Matt Walters, man. Name me some of my old guys, man. Holmes. Yeah, Kenny Holmes, Kennard Lane. I'm tripping.
So many, man.
So many. Like, the guys play their biggest moments. And although Jaelan made some really nice flash plays, First Clemson, man, he was non-existent, not judging on that. And I also don't see the first round because it's only been 1 year. I think he got a lot of red flags on him, man. I think
even red flags. I mean, just experience.
Yeah,
but he played a little bit at UCLA because I wouldn't look at his stats.
He played his freshman
year and sophomore year. He had stats for 2 years.
Set out half a season.
Two and a half years.
So he played a little bit.
I mean, but you know, I'm happy and proud because
me too.
He lost his whole passion.
Yes, that's great. He got it back.
So he's able to come down and like you say, the big games. He didn't do what we expected him to do.
Right.
But you know, for Kobe, man, 8 sacks, 15, 16 tackles for the loss. Pretty solid.
And you know what's crazy? He wasn't expected to start this year, Greg.
He wasn't that great.
And now we lost 2 ends. If he goes first round, salute to him. I didn't really see it. I'm basing it on guys like Chase Young, Nick Bosa, them coming out, our past history. If he does, great, man. I hope the best for him. I really felt like he owed you another year. I'm going to stay on that.
Concept.
Okay.
Man say you owe you.
He's been at UM for 2 years, right? The second year at UM, right? He came to UM. He like a basketball player. He was broken. Mentally, maybe not mentally, but physically, definitely broken. We healed him, we rehabbed him. I don't know if we performed surgery. I would assume at some point we may have did, may have not.
Right.
We got him back right. We got him healthy, and he gave us 1 year on the field. I felt like he owed us 40 pounds on him. I felt like he owed us another year to come back and do it again. But you know,
for restoring his career, T feels like Jaelan had to sign a contract with you and say, "Listen, man, I'm gonna have to stay in 2 years if y'all fix me."
And don't get me wrong, I'm the guy that says F that. Go to the pro. Go pro. If it's time to go get the money. Don't get me wrong. So I'm in my feelings a little bit about next year's team, and I would like to see him come back.
Yeah, next year's team.
But I'm happy for him.
If he
Yeah.
comes back, next year's team will be a lot
special. And that's what. Let's talk about that real quick.
What's up?
These guys that are leaving Miami back to above average status, but if one of them, 2 of them would start coming back, we're back to greatness status. If the 2 D linemen who left weren't doing anything in the league, one that lost his arm, if they come back their senior years, bro, we are a different program now.
Just to come back.
That's the coach.
Where are you going? To the Army? Where are you going?
That's it.
You got no choice. But guys been leaving, man. And they've been average guys that's been leaving, not going first round and none of that, man.
It's been bad for depth issues as far as now we gotta play the younger guys. Some of the younger guys they don't be ready, but you gotta force them.
You gotta force them to play, man.
They gotta.
Like I said, I think the regular war of football, of college football, wears them down. Duke Johnson was sick and tired of dealing with college coaches and the lying and the misleading. I'm surprised that Deriq King still has it in him to go after what he went through. You know what I'm saying? But then he gets it, he has a success here. So this year maybe revive him like Jaelan Phillips. But it's the original goal of football, I think, that pushes him out sometimes. I heard when Joe Yurby came back, it was nothing you could tell him. He was gone. Thomas Brown told me, man, listen.
I understand that.
You couldn't change his mind.
That's the running back position.
You couldn't change his mind. You couldn't do nothing to him.
Running back position, you don't have that.
They take time.
Duke came in and immediately played.
Yeah,
immediately. So for somebody to come in immediately and play, you'd be like, okay, it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? But if you sat a couple years and you still haven't done what you're supposed to do, after 1 year, you know what I'm saying? It's just hard for me to say I'm the lead. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, it's not enough film. Right. You go to these other schools, Clemson, these line got great.
They came back. So it's like they're leaving their program in a better situation. And these guys that come to Miami, it's like they don't give a damn.
I just couldn't get their whole D-line.
They paid them.
I said he laughed at me.
They paid them. Like, I don't know that for a fact. Allegedly, before Clemson Boots right there trying to sue me. But allegedly, they paid them. I would pay them too. Yeah. You know how much money they gonna generate to the school if you pay them? Like,
LOL behind it.
Yeah, LOL.
We don't know that for sure.
We don't know for sure.
But we're just trying to figure
me
out.
Personally, if I'm the coach, I find a way to pay these guys and treat this last year they're on campus like they're in the NFL. Look, you got 1 or 2 classes. You just work out and do what you need to do, and that's it. I will figure it out, but you got our guy leaving before the 5th round money. These guys coming back to the game first round. It's like we're missing something here. Like, but I'm gonna say this: none of those kids on Clemson's D-line were from South Florida, and if you look around the country, kids from South Florida in general leave early. They are like, for some reason, kids down here or in this state in general are like if their guy gets the right to go leave early and go pro.
Right.
And I don't understand it. It's like for some people, they go, well, I'm tired of the college game, this and that. So you think you're gonna go pro? If you're tired of college, tired of working out, you're not gonna be a good pro. You have to love that. It's 9 to 5.
Yeah, it's every day.
It's every day. You're like, it's 9 to 5. So when guys say, well, like Deriq King coming back, that's great. But the reality is, if he wanted to play football next year, he was only going to do that, guaranteed coming back to college.
Right.
That's it. Same thing with Norton. Same thing with is RG Lyman playing? What was his name? Came out with Norton. McIntyre. Is he even playing? Is he in the league?
He's on the practice.
I know he had that thyroid condition and
he came back. He's on practice squad.
Look at David Njoku. Even though he was a first round draft pick, I said he wasn't ready. He only had 2 years of college. I don't care that he was moved 3 years. 2 years on the field. He was not ready. He had too many inconsistent drops. He should have came back to that year. Look at Brad Kite. Brad Kite called himself a millionaire off the field, but bro, you could have still been in the league had you come back for your senior year.
Right.
You would still be in the league right now. You could have been Chase Daniel. They made like $30 million as a backup in the league. You're out the league now, Brad, so cut it out. You know what I'm saying? This is like these guys just think it's put in the leave early. I don't get it why they come. I don't know if it's the big city culture when they get here and they see it, and you see the private lights. Right. You hang out on South Beach, you see the millionaires, the billionaires, and maybe you want to be a part of that.
I think it got a lot to do with the culture because Miami is not a college town. So you come to Miami, you automatically surpass that growing into an adult. You basically became an adult as soon as you hit the town.
You get a taste of
they get a taste of the nightlife.
I mean, you think about it.
When you good, what they doing? They going out. Deriq King right now can go probably anywhere in Miami, and they say come in for free, come eat for free, come on.
Right.
And Coral Gables, the University of Miami is located in Coral Gables, which is one of the richest neighborhoods
in Florida.
In the world, in the country,
in the world.
So it's like you're surrounded by opulence, money.
Everybody said opulence.
Every day, Rick Ross. I appreciate you, Ross.
That's a T word. That's a C2. I better learn that.
You be surrounded by all that, so you see it and you're like, I want it. Let me go. How can I get to it? Well, I play football. Right. In the league. So it's just, I don't know, man.
You know what? One thing I said this years ago too. I said, man, you know, they have to do a better job of keeping the agents away from that. Agents ain't really going to them other schools like that because you know you got to get through some doors. You almost like they be there.
I mean, they be at other schools. Alabama got a date for the agents.
I mean, of course, but they had, you know what I'm saying? I could really.
But they live in Miami.
I can get access.
They live in Miami. They ain't living in Tuscaloosa. They living in Miami. That's why Najee Harris come out of school.
That's a problem.
Clifford Etienne, I don't know what's his name. Etienne up there, Travis Etienne, he come out of school. Ain't got no agent probably knocking out the door every day.
Before we get out of here, man, let's wrap this up. We got Oklahoma State this week, man. What you know about Oklahoma State?
5 of their good players ain't playing. That's what I know.
That's what we going off.
That's what we going off for. 5 of their good players ain't playing. The running back not playing. The 2 top wide receivers not playing. I think it was the offensive round or something like that. But
equalizes our coaching staff though.
Hey man.
The more time off, the worse we play. Nothing. I just know that the more time off we got, the more time that our coaches have to prepare, the worse our team is going to be. I know that.
But they won out some buys this year, right? They won out of a buy, didn't they?
First time ever.
Yeah, I know.
What happened with North Carolina? Then we got smoked by North Carolina off a buy, right?
Bring up the North Carolina. North Carolina selling t-shirts.
They should.
Man, they two running backs just declared for the draft. because of that. Them two games, that game.
I mean, one year you got supposedly first rounders at the end out there. So what do you come out?
One running back get 300, the other get 200. That's a whole NFL tape. That's a draft tape right there, man.
You can't go throw that tape out.
I hope the coaches responsible for that are no longer part of the union going forward. Because that's ridiculous.
You think somebody lose their job?
No.
After the bowl game, you think everybody stays?
No, I think everybody stays.
No, somebody's gone. Change that.
Think somebody gone?
Yeah.
Make a prediction.
Well, I hope Bad and Packy are gone.
Baker.
And Baker. But to me, Baker being gone doesn't change anything. It's Manny's defense that he's calling, he's running his terminology.
But that's
it's Manny's defense. Manny is never going to say, well, I was calling the defense this quarter.
Yeah.
He's running the same thing. I'm pretty sure Manny's on headphones, running this, running that. Manny is a common denominator for two defensive hits, giving up 550 rushing yards.
Baker gone and called Bandit to be out there keeping supporting.
Bro, come on. Don't do that, man.
Hey, it might.
Incarnate word, dude. Coaching our defense. Two of them, man. Come on, bro.
Definitely don't want Bandit to call it.
I don't want Bandit on the staff. He's gone, bro.
So listen, man. Before we got here, Oklahoma State, man, they missing 5 players.
Missing 5. We
coming
off a bye.
Equalizes our bye. Equalizes our coaching staff. Oh my goodness. All our offensive players playing.
Yeah,
we don't have no ends. The ends playing. They playing.
They don't play any defense in the Big 12.
The ends not playing. Everybody.
Miami 37, Oklahoma State 24.
Yeah, they don't score.
Yeah.
They don't score.
Nah, they don't score.
21.
They only have 24.
21. 37, 21 Miami.
But for some strange reason, they play UM. Everybody plays UM.
They average more.
The reason ain't strange. It's not a strange reason.
They go to the league off us.
It ain't strange at all. What's the score? Give me a score.
We got coach with Incarnate word on the
They
staff.
play a pretty good defense, though. They play pretty good defense. So I'll say maybe 28, 14.
This Bandit thing. Y'all say Bandit from Incarnate Word. I went and looked at his resume. He's been in a couple places, not just Incarnate Word. He's been
followed
many in a few places.
Listen.
He's followed too.
His first on-field coaching job
Talk to me.
was at the University of Miami coaching safeties. That is unheard of.
His first job.
What kind of privilege is that? That you get one of the most hollow positions in all of college football to coach. Ed Reed, Sean Taylor, Brady Merriweather, Kenny Phillips, Benny Blaze, Darryl Williams, Bub McDowell. He's coaching that position.
It was his first
coaching job. On the field coaching job. That's the position we gave him. And in 3-4 years, he becomes a co-DC at the University of Miami.
What did he do at the other colleges?
Nothing. He's a gopher. Hitting water, doing game plans, breaking down film. Nothing to warrant being a coach at the University of Miami.
So what do y'all think? Y'all think Manny trust him? Like him? See him potential in him?
I think he's a I don't say that. I don't label him that. I think Manny trusts him. I think he relays information back to Manny, no matter what happens. And Manny and the coaches that you got a lot of coaches in this game that I meet. They're paranoid. They don't really trust people. So it's hard to find people that can trust, regardless of good coach or not. And they put them in positions because they trust them. So you may hire a new coach, but Bandit may be that guy tells you what this coach is talking about. I don't know. I'm just saying, but
you need that on the staff?
No, you don't. You can hire the best man possible. Because ain't no, if you've been in this world long enough, live long enough, you know you ain't gonna do it yourself all the time. So you don't find nobody else that will.
But he's that coach that's going to be, Manny says the sky is black and it's blue. You're gonna say, yeah. Manny, I believe you. I'm with you.
Him and Packy both. I mean, just think about it. He gave Packy another guy. Like, he's coaching special teams. I don't think people understand the depth of special teams. First of all, there's 6 units. Kickoff return, punt return, field goal, block. Right. That's 6 units. 11 players on each unit. That's 66 players. It may be different players, so he's coaching 85% of the team, 90% of the team. And you can see why some of the teams are not what they need to be.
Well, our kicker is MVP of the team.
Our kicker is 30 years old. The punter's 26. The other one is a grad transfer. These guys are grown men out here.
So they're supposed to be
good.
You young crew control.
Remember, Chris Winkie was the oldest player in college football when he won the Heisman.
Right.
So I expect him to be good.
Right.
But don't forget, in the beginning of the season, our rugby who was more comfortable kicking rugby style was forced to kick another way. Right. That wasn't conducive to him booming punts.
Right.
Why do you think that happened? Because of our special team coach who's inexperienced. Do it my way or the highway.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The man was having success. It didn't matter.
So it's just like,
yeah. So listen, man, we're gonna get up out of here. It's Sunday. We're gonna watch some football.
yeah, Dolphins won yesterday. Fins up.
Remember the weekend you 305, man. We appreciate you, man. That's X. That's T. Yeah, brother, you saw that Dolphin game last night?
Of course.
Did you see when you see when he pulled?
First time we got 10 wins in I don't know how long, bro. 10 wins. When he pulled two.
Wait. No, when he pulled his helmet. When he pulled his helmet. Before we get out of here, the way Flores is handling Tua, right? When he's able to pull him out and put him back in, I don't think we've ever saw that in football on that level. That he's able to take the rookie, start him, and say, all right, man, you ain't playing good. We're going to take you out.
I trust Flores.
But you're going to start next week. Listen, I think he's creating something. I think he's starting something new that we've never seen
In the
before.
NFL.
Yeah, in the NFL, we've never seen him give the reins to a young kid, right? And they be like, man, you tripping this week.
They'll fail with him and let him lose a million games. I love it. He's trying to win. Because
He's trying to win. I think Tua understands it too. You gotta have somebody mature and confident enough to deal with that. He already said after the game, no, Tua's starting it.
most importantly, Coach Flores understands that he's a smart dude. He's not going to pull a Hugh.
Dolphins got a really good coach.
What's the coach that was in Brandon that drafted Baker Mayfield? What is his name? Hugh Jackson?
Hugh Jackson.
He's not going to do a Hugh Jackson and go 0-16 or win a few games and come out with a rookie and win maybe 2 games and expect to have a job. He's smart enough to know we need to win now, and I'm going to find a way to bridge the gap until he's ready. So
listen, the way
I'm with Coach Flores.
Fitzpatrick is like a weapon.
Yes,
You
sir.
use him like, all right, Fitz, go get him. No film on Fitzpatrick. No nothing. Like, you send him in the game. Now the defense has got to play a regular defense. And it's like something so obvious. It's ingenious. He's ingenious. You know what I'm saying?
Because if you look at the quarterbacks in the league, man, the league always talk about competition, but we all know, we got friends, we watch it, we know it ain't about competition. How many guys that we know who are starting in the league could be a backup for the next 2 years, but they're not? Because in the NFL, the guy, whoever that guy is, QB1, you don't want QB2 being a guy 2. Because that guy's always pressured. Media start asking, why we can't play him? Look what's going on with Drew Brees and them out there for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Even though Drew Brees got his position, but why Vince Young could be in the league as a
Tom Brady.
You know what I'm saying?
Tom Brady and the boy.
Yeah, they barely let Vic do it. Right.
Yeah, man. Teddy Bridgewater, he went over there and
There you go.
back up Drew Brees, you know what I'm saying? Get that ability back the way you had.
Yep.
Study from a Hall of Fame quarterback. Go get some starters.
And look who did a college coach.
Yeah.
Side. You know what I'm saying? Flores came from New England. So I like Coach Flores. I love what he's doing, man. 10 wins. Who you want to go off in the draft? Devontae Smith. Whatever receiver from LSU that sat out.
Chase.
They gotta go off the tongue.
Yeah,
We gotta get Jamar Chase or Devontae Smith.
Chase and Smith. I want one of them.
I seen something where they were like, they were talking about Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
Tight end.
I like the
We got to get tight end though.
I think they gotta go off. I think they gotta go off.
Go outside.
I think you go Smith. Smith is more of a, although he's a possession receiver, how he's more of your speed guy. You know what I'm saying? Let's go take the top of it. Chase is more of your possession.
Man, what he doing? You know he's tight. He got paid after some business. Let's not talk about it. Alabama.
Alright, man, listen, man, we're gonna get up out of here. That's X, I'm T, I'm D, Caneville, man. T, you coming back next week, bro?
I'll be snowboarding with my little man. Sorry.
Alright, man.